What's up, guys? We are back in the big studio, back in the warmth, in the heat. It was freezing cold last week and one of my heaters went out. I can tolerate a little bit of cold. It's Colorado. You know, the chill in my bones is not ready for that cold. So this last week we were in the house. I was doing everything in the house because it was too cold to be out here, and yeah, turned my room into the command center for about a week. Now that we're back, I got a couple of good episodes coming up. This episode is gonna be short and sweet. So my buddy Slot A, all the way from Chicago, hopped on to just kind of show me Isotope RX8. RX8 is a software that is created to kind of clean up audio, repair audio. If you are sampling or recording in vinyl or cassette tape or any kind of, signal that you want cleaned up, frequency range that you want cleaned up, or if you want to isolate certain frequency range, you can do that in RX8. It's a really cool software. Let's hop in and let's check it out.
I found out about this dude Jake one, right? I was watching one of his tutorials on YouTube. I was like, yo, it'd be really ill to be able to get just the stems, even if it's just broken up into 4 pieces anyway.
Yeah.
And so I know for me, I always hate sampling with vocals, but there's always parts with the vocals on it that are like that much.
Fire.
And also, you know what I'm saying, that are fire. And so what I did was in here now.
Yeah, there we go.
Like you still get some of the melody in there, but it's more vocal centered.
Yep.
Go back in there, hit that Control Z, the Control Z boy. Go in there, solo only the bass.
Yeah.
And now with this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, but even as a DJ
That's
too, you know what
super
I'm
dope.
saying? like you can go ahead, you know what? Let's listen to the
Make
song
the
one time.
extended version of some shit.
Right. What if the, you know what I'm saying, what if the drums aren't smacking all the way? So let's see if we can do that on the
Just give the drums a little boost and
a little 3 dB boost. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy.
oh yeah, you can definitely hear the difference.
Yeah, and what's tight is that, like, say for instance, if you have outside of sampling, because I know that's going to be a big thing for a lot of people, but outside of sampling, if you take something like this and maybe you have a mix already and you find out later on, after you were driving, I like the way everything else sits, I just want to bring up the vocals a little bit. You can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can bring those vocals up like, it just needs to be up a little bit. I don't need to, like, I like where everything sits. I like this as a master, but if the vocals could just come up a little bit, boom. Now you have the vocals up. But it's so versatile. Like, if you have a loud, luckily I have a bunch of shit in my room. So, and it's none of my room's not treated whatsoever. But say for instance, if I was recording a vocal and I had a little bit more reverb on it, I can de-reverb this song.
Mm-hmm.
I can, you know what I'm saying? If there's like some mic bleed from something else in the room, I can cut the bleed out. It'll make it a little lo-fi.
The possibilities, man.
Possibilities are just crazy. Like back, I don't know, like before I got put onto this, I had to take whatever the sample gave me. So if I would like the melody riff, it was like, all right, cool, good luck. Now you have to filter that. Like, you had to do a bunch of,
I think that's the
surgical
key
shit.
Is that this software is not just for ripping something to make like a remix or edit for. It's an actual like mastering suite where you can actually go in and dial in frequencies, your gain, your EQ, all that stuff.
Exactly.
You can actually mix in this joint, which is really dope, and that's why it's a standalone software. That makes sense. That makes hella sense. Versus versus the Neuromix Pro. Neuromix Pro is like specifically made to just get the drums or vocal or bass separated. That's
Right.
literally like all it's made for. This RX8 is made for if you want to really dial in some frequencies, if you want to repair some audio, if you want to, take it a little bit further. And that's where the price difference would come in as well. It's like you got to justify paying more because you're getting more of a mastering suite versus just something to...
Absolutely. And then this guy right here.
Yeah.
It's Repair Assistant.
Mm-hmm.
It's fire. Whatever their assistant shit is on here, like for the Ozone, being able to take a reference record and, you know what I'm saying, have it be able to give you 3 different profiles of what that song can sound like.
Yeah,
it's insane. But I think I'm not sure if they give you that feature in Elements. I believe it's standard and up.
Okay.
Where you can get like Mix Repair Assistant and shit like that.
Yeah.
You can do all that
that's
in
the
program.
original reason I saw that was the original thing it was promoted as, is repairing audio. Even though it was useful then, now it's like a lot more useful for people that wouldn't even think about all the technical aspects of it. You know, just more of like, you know, rip the vocal out of this and make a track around it or something. Super dope, man.
Yeah, man. Super fire. One of my favorite programs that I've kind of run across in like the last couple of years, man. But Isotope RX8, man. If you're gonna get the standard. Once you get that package, bro, like it's totally the way to go.
All right, real quick, anything you want to shout out real quick?
Shout out to Jamila Woods, shout out to Neek, shout out to Ad2, shout out to the homie Johnny United, shout out to my brother DJ Low Key out there in the wonderful city of Denver. And then also shout out to the homie CRRLL, man, for bringing me in here and allowing me to share this with y'all.
Man, I appreciate you hopping on here and dropping some gems. Slot A, all the way from Chicago. We appreciate you, man. Yo, that's going to be it for Music Gear Monday. Shout out to the homie Slot A for checking in with me and showing me RX on this week's episode. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Next week, we're going to be talking about Ableton Live 11. Finally going to drop. I've been beta testing Ableton Live 11 for the past couple of weeks. I made a previous video talking about Push and what I think Ableton Live is going to do to the Ableton Push experience. This next video, next week, I'm going to be touching more on that, diving a little deeper and showing you the actual features. So that's something you're going to want to tune into. I'm CRRLL. That's Music Gear Monday. We'll catch you here next week. Peace.